You feel me, chat? You know what I'm saying? Got some gas. Ooh. Got some gas. Gas, chat. Oh my God. They got some They got some bangers, shot. Oh, I gotta rub my hands. I gotta grab my legs. You feel me? Oh yeah, they got it. We got stuff, chat. Oh, they gonna be hard to get. They gonna be hard to get. I know it. They gonna be hard to get. They gonna be hard to get, but it's okay. You already know it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Cause if they pop me, I'ma pop them. Nah, chat. Hey, look at that dress, Arlette. Yeah, that shit hard. I got cat. Damn. You know she not playing. No. What the? She like on a mat from Baddies. A little bit. What y'all know about that Baddies? And she. Hey, huh? What? They got a lot of girls on this mother trucker. That's it, right? Last one. Hold on. Go back to Arlette. The sponsor of this video, Fashion Nova.
Balloon. I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this video.
You feel me? Thank you, Fashion Nova.
Knit maxi dress in blue /
Thank you, Fashion Nova, for sponsoring the video. Now, whoever that model is, she fine as hell, boy.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Hey. That's all exactly what I saw.
All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see.
That dress is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
You're liking what you're hearing.
She's fine in that dress.
Pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that was said, anything that you're seeing, whatever it may be that you're not a fan of, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, energy. All right. So with that being said,
she got a lot of girls, bro.
Our first single
It's not longer,
chat.
She got a lot of girls on that motherfucker. Probably the most you ever had. That's like 12.
Welcome in. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
41.
And what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic.
Dude, they came like gunshots.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to lounges. I like to read. I like to write. I got a book out.
They gonna all pop him because he's short.
Sure everybody know that already. I like to have a good time. That's it.
Probably because of fit too.
And what do you look for in a
woman? Fit
woman?
not it, bro. I don't know
Class, grace, ladylike, God-fearing woman.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Nice. And what are some deal breakers?
Why do everybody say that?
Let me make sure I get this right.
Please do.
Multiple baby daddies.
Okay.
Can't do that. If you have multiple children, I can, as long as you're from one guy. It doesn't matter if you was married to him or not. As long as he's from one guy, I could deal with that.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Okay. We'll start here with your name and age.
I'm Sydney and I'm 28.
And Sydney, what do you do?
I'm an assistant principal at elementary school.
Hey, assistant principal.
Did you end up popping your balloon?
I know her.
I'm just not
her students
type
like.
Physically.
Okay.
Her students going.
Your type?
You said middle school?
Probably the height, even though I'm short, but I usually don't. Just the height.
Okay.
You're short.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, you're.
Ryan, how tall are you?
5'7".
Oh. I ain't gonna lie, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. Being 5'7", you got confidence, bro. Going on that show, 5'7". They be popping niggas from my height. I'm 5'10". You know what I'm saying? You know, my God, that's tough. You got confidence going 5'7".
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's a shame you popped on me. You know, and you say only because of height?
Only because of height, because you look good. I like your eyes, your skin tone.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's the fixation with the height?
Just because I'm just so small and little, I want someone just big. If that makes sense.
Okay. You want somebody to tower over you?
Okay.
All
Is
right.
that what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, over here, your name and age.
I'm Alicia and I'm 29.
And Alicia, what do you do?
I'm a content creator.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hold on, chat. Hold on. I've seen her before. I've seen you. You're not a content creator. Hold on. You're not a content creator, my baby. Are you? Oh, you are a content creator. Okay. Woo! I've seen her before, though. I swear I've seen her before. No. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see that. My baby. They're crazy.
I think we're both
They're
friends
crazy.
to the show. I've seen you on the show. I do think you're a little strict for me. I do tend to date taller guys, and we've just had some interesting interactions on the internet. I don't know. You're a little spicy on the internet. You've said some not nice things to me, so.
Oh, to you directly?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I just feel like it was just after a catch up or something. We just had an interesting interaction, and I just didn't like the way you handled me on the internet. I thought it was a little rude.
So, Brian, anything you want to say? And is she also someone that's your type?
I mean, she looks good, right? But I think I would pass.
That's fair.
The thing you're speaking about on the internet, you called me sassy in the comments. I really didn't appreciate that. I thought that was disrespectful,
Okay.
right? And I said something back to you, and that was pretty much it, really. But I think you're moving a little too fast. I really don't think you're here for love, to be honest with you. Last time you said you had your homegirl with you on the episode.
You're
I really
promoting a
don't think
book.
y'all was really.
You came out and basically like promoted your book, so I thought that was a little interesting as well. But I am here for love. You're not my type.
I doubt
and
that,
thank
baby.
you.
I doubt that, but
That's
it's
okay.
good.
We're
Oh,
not
they
for you.
beefing, chat. They beefing.
Your
They
name is-
beefing.
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I'm 30 years old.
And Alexis, what do you do?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm a teacher by day and an entrepreneur by night.
Okay. What kind of businesses do you have?
It's a cold pressed juice business.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Outside of the height, you said you like to go to lounges, and I'm not big on lounges, so that's ultimately why.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice.
Thank you.
I would approach her. But, lounges as a deal breaker for you, I don't really understand that, but okay.
Farewell.
Definitely.
Let's go over here.
You giving me air in the plumber vibe,
My name
chat.
is Chanel, and I'm 30.
Yeah, 100% give me.
Chanel, what do you do?
I manage a business, a birth and postpartum business. Thank you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
For starters, you had me a little perplexed from seeing you on other episodes. So that was probably
she brought back
the
old people?
initial thing. And then outside of that, I think you're just a little bit older than my preference. But outside of that, you're very attractive.
Okay. Appreciate that.
And is there anything specific that caught you off guard about him, about other episodes?
Oh no, I like it's just like the interaction, maybe like a little bit of like again perplexed, like a little shocking kind of shock factor with the way that you kind of communicated your desires or your like things that you're not interested in. So, yeah.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
She looks good. She looks good. I love the chocolate. I love the shoes. Everything looks good. I love the teeth. You got it
Thank
together.
you
You
so
know,
much.
but get to know me. Ask questions. Don't judge me for past episodes. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Focus on what I tell you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you could have been a match, but you didn't pop.
Likewise, Brian.
Thank you. Let's go here.
Aaron the
Your
plumber.
name and
They
age.
gonna bring Aaron the plumber back then?
29.
And Makara, what do you do?
I'm a therapist.
She giving me 90s vibes.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's solely just height for me. Height is a big preference for me, so that was just it.
No, we have to ask, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Yeah, he like 2 inches. Yeah, that ain't bad.
Look
That
at
ain't
Brian's
bad.
face. And Brian, now she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's good. I just think it's a cop out. You know, that's the first thing y'all talk about is height. I think it's a cop out. I think it's an easy thing to say, oh, he's not my height. But if I was up here talking about your weight, if I was up here talking about the weave, the lashes, and everything like
I
that,
have weave.
then it would go.
He never said
On
this.
my head.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Look at the
If
woman
you feel
popping.
like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet,
I
then
didn't say
that's
that.
a
You
problem.
said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me. That was my
Understand.
preference.
I
That was
get
it.
you. I understand. I mean,
I
it's
wish you
cool,
well,
but I'm
though.
just, it's always what, the second or third one talking about height. So I just want to bring it to forefront about what's the problem with that. What's the fixation y'all women have with height?
Okay.
Oh,
preference
yeah,
and
that's
all
true.
that. Listen,
That's true.
I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room. You heard me? But you won't
I
experience
love that for you. I hope somebody experiences that.
That's tough. Yeah, he getting popped.
Thank you.
He getting
Okay,
popped
let's
out
head back
there.
this way. Your name and age.
Jordan, 27.
And
Yeah.
Jordan, what do you do?
I am a therapist and I own a small business selling hair.
They got beef,
and
chat.
hair care products.
He got beef with everybody
Now,
there.
before
Aaron
we jump
Plummer Jr.
into why you ended up popping your balloon, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. But what happened?
We were not aligned. And I would love to elaborate, but I don't think I will without him here to say his side of it. So, but we were not a match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
So like the other lady said, I have seen you on previous episodes and I did find it a little distasteful, but I've never met you in person. I wanted to give you a chance. That's why I had it unpopped. But then I witnessed it for myself. The same distaste I kind of saw in the last episodes. To be specific, I guess I'll say, I think you say you're very confident, but when
Bring Aaron the
somebody
Plumber
brings up
back,
height,
since you bring your old people back.
defensive, which
Bring the goat
is
back.
not indicative of confidence. And so for me, I wanted to hear you out because I did have a prefixed judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out. And then that interaction
I actually want to know if they got Aaron
confirmed
Plummer.
what I prejudged. So
This might be a banger episode then.
Okay.
All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's definitely a catch.
thank you.
But, you know, I think he was wrong with that. You know, the fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
Don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke on
just
your
spoke
height.
on the height.
She
I
didn't.
Never spoke
She
on
didn't
your
speak on the height, my guy.
said what you did on your previous episodes was distasteful to me, but I wanted to give you a chance to come out here and interact with you myself. I actually wanted to answer one of your questions, which is why I had my balloon unpopped. But you got, I won't say sassy. You got defensive with her. And I didn't appreciate that, and I feel like you were like that on the previous episodes, and I saw it in real
But
life.
that's not you. That's a whole nother woman. So you a girl's girl?
Define girl's girl.
Or you a girl's girl? You know
Define
exactly what that means.
No, define girl's girl.
You a girl's girl.
Define
So when you a
girl's girl.
Yo, he's got beef with everybody,
you would
chat.
choose a woman before you choose a man. That's what that
Oh
would mean.
yes.
You would? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go down here. Your name and age.
Y'all gonna
Everybody
get it
pop.
today.
Hi, I'm Shaylin
Y'all
and
gonna
I'm
get it today.
30.
Shaylin, what do you do?
I'm a nursing student.
He said, y'all gonna get it today. What the hell you talking about, man? You supposed to be there for the love, not beef. Bro, you're 5'7", bro. You're 5'7", my guy. And you go on that show. You know if you're 5'7" and below, if you're 5'10" and below, bro, you're a slight chance you gonna get popped. Because all them girls wearing 6-foot heels. They wear 6'6" heels like they're prime Shaq. They're getting popped, buddy. You're getting popped. Like if I go on that show, I know there's a chance that 90% of them are gonna pop because I'm 5'10". Like it's not my fault. You feel me? It's not my fault. God didn't bless me to be 6 foot. How's that my problem? It's not my fault. Girls think that way, bro. It's not.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
not.
I'm copping out. It's because you're short.
Okay.
And I don't like men that argue with women. All that going back and forth is crazy.
Okay. No problem. Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice. She'll catch. But then again, she's a girl's girl.
Keep
You a
it
follower.
cute. Keep it
You a
cute.
follower, love.
Keep it cute,
You
buddy.
weren't about what I'm telling the next woman. You a follower.
Here you go, arguing
Worry
with
about what I
women
tell
again.
you.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not about being argumentative. It's about really letting you women know what's the deal on a national television show, YouTube.
We're not
right?
interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You
it
don't
to
have
the
to be
chin.
interested,
Move
but you're
on.
going to listen to what I got to tell you after
Let's
you
move
say
on.
what
Let's
you
move
said,
on.
right?
Let's move on.
It's all fair game.
All right. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm 27.
How you doing?
Ty, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the owner of
That's
Fat
crazy.
Bar.
I'm trying to
launch
open this
tag.
chat.
I do everything esthetician field, basically.
Okay.
Bro, I can't open
And why
this.
did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the height. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
for me.
problem. No
They're
problem.
gonna all get,
It's all
yeah.
good.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, you know what I mean? But she's good, you know what I mean? She's all right. You know, I don't really like the weave. I don't like the lashes. I don't really like all that.
So what's the difference?
I like to
of the
keep it
height
natural.
thing?
You know,
What's the difference?
what's the difference with what?
of a girl saying she don't want you for your height, and then you don't want
It's
me
just
'cause
it's
I
just
got
the same
weave and
fixation
lashes.
that y'all use in every episode.
So
That's
it's the
really
same
all it's
fixation
about.
of
I don't really
lash
care
and
about
weave.
how
Next, thank you.
I don't really care about the height thing. I really
Next,
don't
thank
because
you.
I'm confident about that.
Let's
but
move on.
you know,
Your name and age.
My name is LaPortia and I'm 30.
You said LaPortia?
Yes.
Okay. And LaPortia, what do you do?
I have a lot of trades. I'm a veteran. I'm a cosmetologist. I have a CDL and I just finished school for cybersecurity.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm not interested.
And what is it, may I ask?
I don't really want to like have an argument with you. I just don't like the way you speak to other women.
there we go again. A girl's girl.
It's fine.
A girl's
Thank you.
girl. I don't really like the box eyebrows.
Okay.
So,
They're not for you.
but you know, they definitely not for me, baby.
Exactly.
You hear me?
Your name and age?
My name is Annalicious. I'm 28 years old, and I work for Dynasty Financial Services.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I've listened to all these people. If I was your woman by your side, I'm kind of getting cringed. I'm getting scared. My heart rate is going up. So I'm just, baby, stop. So I just had to pop. Sorry.
That's true. That's
Well, you
actually
don't have to say
reasonable.
Sorry, baby.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. But what
She's
you call-
gorgeous, actually.
I popped.
Not really. She's not really my type. She's another follower.
Chat. Oh my God. Yo, look at his face. He's so tight. He's like, where you from? I pop. Baby, I pop. You don't worry about it. You're out of here. That's tough. Yo, that's tough, bro.
A girl's
That's
girl.
crazy.
You know, so
But
I don't
one thing,
think
you
that's
look
good.
beautiful. I
Thank you.
love the style, the
Thank
fit,
you.
snatched.
Thank you.
So you did
Thank
a good
you.
job, and you work out. So it shows that you're dedicated to being a hard worker.
For sure. I appreciate
Kill
that.
him with
Thank you.
kindness. Kill him with kindness, chat. Kill him with kindness. You always kill him with kindness, chat. Fuck that. He was about to get on her head. He was about to, that era to plump with Junior. He was like, He said, I'm on your head. She said, hold on. You look nice. Get on my face. Tight shit. That's
Brian,
crazy.
We always trying to find you love. What's going on?
It's all good. It's a miscommunication. It's misunderstanding. You know what I mean? And then they like to follow for the next woman and what she want to do and what she talking about. Be a woman. Stand on your own. Don't worry about what I tell the next woman. Okay. And it's really not about height in real life. They lying to you. They up here lying about height. They up here lying. But that's
All
what
right.
we're doing. It's all good.
All right, well, Brian, thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
I'm dead. They didn't want to clap.
All right.
I like her.